Hello, my name is Lindsay and I've been diagnosed with lupus for about 7 years now. It took about 10 years to get a formal diagnosis. So it was quite a long process with lots and lots of different blood tests here, there and everywhere, at the hospital, at the GPs, before being diagnosed. My main symptom for lupus is fatigue. The mental and physical exhaustion and the fact that you just can't function, you can't do anything. You lose the ability to function. You can get up one day, be fine. Next day, nothing works. So you can't get out of bed. You can't hold a conversation. You can't remember actually having a conversation with somebody. And it's just the overwhelming tiredness, not the normal tiredness that any healthy person gets. It's the physical exhaustion that you just cannot function. I also suffer from severe joint pains, back pains, in your knees, in your hips, in your feet, your hands. There are some days when I can get up and I can get dressed myself. And then there's the harder days where something as simple as just putting your socks on, I can't do. So every day is different, but I think it's just learning how to adjust yourself to giving yourself like a comfortable life. My family have been absolutely amazing. I think they were all as shocked as me when I was diagnosed. We didn't really want to believe that I have lupus, and I don't think any of them truly understand what it's like to live my life on a day-to-day basis. I try and explain with the spoon theory, which is great, but I don't think they truly understand what it's like. I know that deep down that they all struggle with it. I know that my wife struggles with it the most, and I think she finds it hard sometimes to cope with me. Especially on those days when I feel like I can't go on. And I think my parents feel the same. They're there for appointments though, they come with me, they learn, they listen. My mum takes out magazine articles and passes them over to me so that I can read. And I try and talk to them honestly about as much as possible, but I do hide things from them because I don't want them to worry. In terms of friends, I don't really socialise with as many friends anymore. I don't really go out because I don't have much energy, so I want to use my energy with my family and spend time with my little boy and do the things that we can on those good days. I don't think my friends really understand what it's like to have lupus, and the fact that they think tiredness is cured by just having a nap. And I don't know how to explain it to them. Sometimes people don't want to listen. You get the tilting of the head, you get the sympathy looks. So I just spend as much time with my family as possible. And I don't really think I've been discriminated against, apart from the fact that it is an invisible illness and you can't see it. I've had conversations with people about advertising the fact that it's a bad day, wearing a band, or I've even joked about wearing a sandwich board to tell everybody that it is a bad day. I can laugh and joke about it, but I think deep down it's like, why should I do that? Why should I walk around and tell people that it's a bad day? It's a big enough achievement, the fact that I've actually got into work, never mind going in there and shouting from the rooftops that it is a bad day. The hardest thing about the lupus is the fact that people don't understand it. So it's not a known illness. It's not very common. You can't see it. So the only time that people can see it is if I go out of my way to make myself look poorly. If I don't do my hair or my makeup or something that is daft as that, then people know that it's a poorly day. But it is the invisible part that is the hardest bit. It's made me realise just how strong of a person that I am. I am incredibly strong. I know that each flare-up gets better. I know that I'm still in work. Yay. I know that I am becoming more open and honest about lupus, and I'm trying to raise awareness. So I've started my own blog, telling people how lupus impacts me. It's not just morbid stories, it's quite funny stories. So I figure that if I write it down, then people can read about how I'm truly feeling.